So, oh my God, you can see me in my huge dread bun. Uh, y'all, I swear it's always some shit. I would move towards the light, but I just don't have the energy. Good news and bad news. Good news is that I just did an interview this morning with with one of the places I used to work doing merchandising, and it went really well. Um, I'm pretty sure I would hear back within um, a few days because when I got hired there before, I had no merchandising experience whatsoever, and they hired me. So I guess it just depends on how many candidates they have. But so yeah, went really well. Bad news. I couldn't start my car today. I just find it so hilarious. Like, it's always some shit. Always some shit. Um, I was talking to my mom, um, and while I was on the phone with her, I was trying to start the car and, trying to do all the stuff to get it started. And I'm like, she's like, well, I guess you may just have to get, another car or whatever. I'm like, with what? Because even if I get another car, um, and I quit the job that I have now, I'd have to have little to no payments to be able to keep the car because the job that I apply for is much less time, much less, hours, much less money, which is fine because I can always do something else in addition to that. But you know what I mean? Like, there's no way. Even when I was working at a warehouse, and I was making a little bit more, but 40 hours a week, 40 plus hours, still having to pay a car note with that money was like, that would have been a stretch. I mean, I have no idea how people survived off of that job. Like paying rent, car notes, and kids, and I have no idea how they did that shit. And then working 40 plus hours, 40 to 60 hours. It's like, no way. So I don't know. I'm like, Lord, so why? Why? Why do you want me to stay here? Only thing that I can chalk it up to is maybe to help me be able to gain control of my mind and um, emotional status, emotional, issues while dealing with stress. That's the only thing I could chalk it up to. But it's like having to. It's one thing when I'm off work. I can unwind, I can decompress, I can do whatever I want. But when I'm on and it's like back to back all day long, you don't even get time to think about anything. Um, you don't get time to think. And so you're just going and going and almost no thoughts in between the next conversation. And it just builds up all day. And by the time I get off, it's like I'm just exhausted. And I know people live like this every day, and kudos to them for sure. But I don't know. It's like when you get one win, it's like you just get knocked one step back. I just don't get it. Just why can't I move forward? so angry. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for listening. I gotta go, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay.